So it's definitely something that like it just kind of feels like somebody's sitting on your chest. So it just you just have to come back slowly. But otherwise, like sitting down and stuff, I feel totally not fine. Cognitively, it's all there again. Because I felt like I was thinking slow for a while.
They say for this feature, no manual text entry for now. They don't trust us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Sin has a good point. Better content isn't for that person. It's like being mad at Dunkin' Donuts for selling more than donuts and coffee. It's like, hey, I think essentially the question that person is bringing up is kind of rooted in like they want more of the thing they like.
Right.
You know, it's like I want more of the thing I like, and you're not giving it to me. No. It's like there's obviously something that's drawing them here to this to ask that question itself, and I think hopefully the Bojin Frontlines is something that actually addresses a lot of the battle content things that people wanting, something real repeatable, dynamic, something like that. I'm excited for that. And then I think somebody was saying that they haven't been playing for a while, and maybe that was Gabe. Yes, Gabe says, I don't play anymore, but your vids helped me out when I first started. Glad to get you guys live to say thanks. Thanks, Gabe. What kind of games are you playing right now? Because, we like to play, everybody likes to play a lot of different games. So if you like any action RPGs, I recommend checking out my Ginger Prime channel or Ginger Gaming Radio.
Do you think some of these stickers we're gonna get by unlocking
as a collection?
Them?
Yeah. Oh, if they give you all the stickers right away, like they should give you a selection.
A sticker every time you clear stuff.
But imagine if there's a piece of content that you get a sticker from for clearing it, or that you roll on it, that's
like a mini
huge.
pet.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's genius. It adds value to so many.
Then you can have preset save placements and stuff like that. So it seems like you could kind of have if you take a screenshot at the end of every dungeon, you could have and then I always have this sticker in the corner because I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
You can add timestamps, you can add instance name, you can add all this different stuff.
Hey Leland, hey Sin, how's it going? Hey Dragon Spheres, good morning. Love seeing all the green names. Thank you guys for your support.
Guild Wars 2. I should make time to try Guild Wars 2 out.
I've enjoyed Guild Wars every time I've played it.
I mean, I feel that way about a lot of games that I've made time for. I just haven't found a way to create more time together.
Right. Maybe just like how we're doing Witcher 3. Maybe that's something like we were just like, all right, we're going to play, I don't know.
So Hearts of Stone before Blood and Wind, we just clicked whatever the top button was to play the game. So I don't know what that, I assume that carries us through Hearts of Stone.
Let's see, I'm going to get the video link for y'all.
They said yoshi-p's using secret commands to change the time. I assume he just has console commands.
Oh yeah, I would love to see his tools. I would love to see his tools. I think that'd be amazing.
He's showing off the new Aloha t-shirt. He's not going to show us where to get it. And there's going to be a melon as a new minion. I'm getting that melon. That's awesome. You got all your jobs to 80. Congrats. Matt, thank you for the $5. Keep up the great work. Happy to be part of the workforce.
Thanks,
Can we get some hype for MSQ?
Dude, yes. MSQ.
I think I can toss some emojis in here.
Yeah, like your little guy will like chat for whatever you're saying and stuff like that within on Twitch. It's a really fun feature. I'm glad people are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying it.
My little guy down the thing will chat?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I say something?
Yeah.
No.
And it's been fun because I've been including them in videos.
What's the delay on it?
I think because it's on YouTube, it might be just a
Oh my gosh, he said it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's awesome. Flying mounts in
New
ARR.
mount. Look at this mount. Look at that, dude. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Dude, if they connect that into the raid, I will run that thing until I hate
Does it have a
this
shoot
game.
button?
It better have a shoot button.
I don't see a shoot button.
I don't see them. Like, they don't
Oh,
have the
there-
mount bar up. Oh, it's got a flip. Yes. Oh,
Yeah, I
he's
assume
flying
that's
around.
near raid.
They're flying in the out of Casa de Sol. Yes.
They said it has its own music, but they have that turned off.
Whatever they need to do, like this, that is my new goal outside of
Dwarf
MSQ.
mount. You gotta cry.
If they attach that to dwarves, that would be nuts.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, it's probably from the align the near
I
stuff.
wonder if it's something that that's the one thing the 24, like that everybody rolls on. That will be, oh my gosh, that's gonna be so content. Like, that would be awesome. That would be
Flying through Costa del Sol.
awesome. Yeah.
He said 7 years we waited.
How long have I waited? Dude, this looks great. They did a good job.
Dwarves are crafting. Tied. I assume it'll be playing the new Nier music, and that's why they're not showing it. But maybe, I don't know.
I just hope it lets us fly over like Bronze Lake. It's like, all right, guys, I don't need a transition. And man, if I don't know, it doesn't sound like they're doing it this patch, but if they could reconnect the main cities and make them complete and whole, I think that'd be really exciting.
Bunny, I think they implied before, they didn't clear it up this time, that it was going to be kind of screwing with some of the stuff you could get to before. So I don't know how they're going to deal with like climbing events and stuff. They said there were going to be certain areas that you could get to before by like doing jumps that you actually won't be able to get to now, as they kind of cleaned up the geometry.
The calculator.
And so I don't know what they're going to do with climbing events, if they're just going to let people kind of cheat their way to the top, or if they make those specific areas no flying areas. Kind of like how the ones in Capital City
he's
Kugane
flying
is
over Bronze
protected.
Lake. He's doing it. He's flying over it. He's doing it, and he's on that amazing mount, the calculator.
Cool.
Oh, that's what I was just talking about, and they're showing it to me. Thank you, guys.
Cool.
Thank you. Man, if they could make it to where you could swim across that lake, that'd be cool.
Now,
too.
reminder, there are no Aether Currents for this. As soon as you clear the 2.0 story, you're going to be able to kind of unlock this. Now, I don't know if there's a quest for it. And then certain quests have been removed from the game as a result. So the quest to get your chocobo to be able to fly, quests like that are gone now. So if you don't complete those prior to the 11th, that's it. If anybody is going through 2.0 and wants to be a part of that, because there wouldn't be any reason for that quest anymore.
Log message. This better not be PvP related.
Only the season first finishers can fly.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. The salt that would pour forth. I beseech the yoshi-p, please.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I don't want to make those videos.
People would unsubscribe, even though they can't fly now. That's funny. Alright. Breakfast is over. I've come to the end of the applesauce. It would be a good dwarf tribe mount.
I think that'd be a really good dwarf one. Are there things up on this mountain? Can they fly there? And they're just gonna teleport. Oh, achievement unlocked. Yeah, he's just showing off the different. Oh,
Awesome. So if there's any old world beast tribes you don't have done, never been easier. If you've never done beast tribes, if you've never done the beast tribe equivalent in WoW, once you have flying, it's so easy. And so I'll tell you, it'll be the same thing here, because what you'll do is you'll pick up all the quests, and then you literally fly to the guy you have to kill, and then you drop down on them, wipe them, lift back up, and move on. Because those quests were never designed with that in mind, and so it just breaks them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we'll be able to fly in capital cities still. I don't think that's changed.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that.
Mina,
you can't now.
Thank you for hitting that member button. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, Mina, you are amazing, guys. Give some love to Mina for her support at the level 1 club. Enjoy your emotes and your badge, and then it evolves. It's a dragon that hatches, so hopefully you guys like that member badge. Yeah, that's one of the strengths that I really actually enjoy about YouTube. There's like 100 things I wish YouTube would learn from Twitch, and the one thing I like from YouTube that I wish Twitch would learn is like let's set the price on what it is to sub. So it's like that's why we have like just the 99-cent level. It's like, you know what, we don't want to sit here and, you know, it's like it's just $1. Like just make it cheap, make it available for everybody. Oh yeah, seeing those emotes, guys, makes my heart sing. And another way, if you guys want to support and it's not financial, which is great, sharing out the channel and the stream and the videos, like hitting the like button, like literally that is something that goes above and beyond as well. So it's not just we're not just here because of y'all support. Like that is another way that you guys support the channel, is by being very social with our content. So thank you guys for being here today and hitting the like button.
And Gavin, thank you both.
What this is telling me, and I don't want to start just doing, is like what this is telling me is that people didn't know there was a $1 level. It's like, oh, $1, okay. Thank you guys. Gavin, Justarius, you are incredible, guys. Love for our newest members. Enjoy your emotes and your badges and more.
Okay, so they're confirming that when you complete the ARR main story, it will unlock flying. Doesn't even sound like there's a quest.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're going to get
it. You've done ARR, go for it and conquer.
Now, they did say no diving. I assume that's because there's nothing down there.
Yeah, there's nothing down there. That's fine, but if we can swim across that lake,
it'd be interesting to go back next expansion and add stuff to old areas and add it by like putting it underwater or putting it up in the sky.
Nova Girl, thank you. Man, yeah.
The 6.0 trailer, I assume at FanFest time.
I hope so.
Bunny Latte.
I hope so.
The newest sponsor.
I posted a video on Ginger Prime about it yesterday, talking about how this week is the time to make that announcement. So whether yoshi-p makes the announcement here or they make it tomorrow at the Xbox event, which we're covering live. See if I have a link for that.
The Xbox event could be big. It could be big for Final Fantasy news. It doesn't have to be. It's not a requirement. But it's definitely one of those places when you look at the remaining events this year and you look at the announcements that are rumored to be coming, it would be a good place for them to make some Final Fantasy news.
Now I'm covering I just posted a link in chat if you guys haven't checked out the Ginger Gaming Radio. We have Crystal Core Radio, got like a direct, Final Fantasy and Square Enix focused podcast. So be sure to check out the new channel and subscribe over there if you haven't already. And tomorrow we'll actually be live covering the Xbox event over there.
Easiest for us would be just to remove the ones. Yeah, so they're talking about revamping the ARR quest now. So it would have been easy to just remove them. That is the simple answer. But they tried instead to just make things generally shorter. So reducing the number of times you're told to like go fetch something. You don't have to fetch something 3 times. You now just have to fetch it 1 time. You just go 1 time, because there were times, especially in the ARR story, where it's like you went there to get this thing and then you came back and they're like, hey, did you grab this while you were there? I was just there. So rumors, we assume that at some point we're going to get the announcement that 14 is on Xbox. I would assume it'd be with the beginning of the next expansion on the Series X. And then we assume that there will be confirmation around the 16 project because they haven't really had that many events that they could announce that. We assume, you know, it would be nice to see some stuff on Crystal Chronicles. It would be nice to see some stuff on Avengers. It would be nice to see some stuff on, what's the shooting game, Brian?
Oh, Outriders. Yeah.
Outriders.
Yeah.
So within Square Enix, there's a lot that they could bring forth at that. 14 specifically, it would just be coming to Xbox. That's the announcement that makes the most sense to be at the Microsoft event.
So Dragon Sphere's like is saying in before I have 20 channels. Like I have 5 channels. So we got Work to Game, Game Club. Game Club's kind of our Let's Plays and like, you know, kind of content. And that's me and Chris. I've got Ginger Prime, Ginger Gaming Radio, and I've got an education channel that focuses on video creation and programming, which I'm not going to share. If you guys discover it on your own, you discover it on your own. And that's just something that I'm kind of playing around with. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy my content. Thank you guys for all the support. I haven't actually posted a video yet. We're still in the planning, the content, and the all the graphics phase. So I'm looking.
Yeah, I have a
forward to
couple
that.
channels that I was working on bringing online, but then got sick, so I need to finish that stuff up.
Yeah, Game Club is kind of like the highlights channel, so we have that. But Chris and I just did. We've never played Witcher 3, and that video is done for, especially with the fact that we've never really told you guys about that channel, incredibly well. So it's just like, well, I guess people like that. So I'm looking forward to Saturday, which is when Chris and I sit down and play that and film.
It was a lot of fun.
That was a huge, so much fun.
It's my turn to play.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this
pass
week.
the controller.
So the character is going to be so messed up. in
It's
his
virtual couch co-op.
The problem and the reason why I'm not going to promote it is like y'all support and y'all go and sub, but if it's not any content that's interesting, the algorithm will end up struggling with it. And because it's so heavily focused on educational content, you know, so once that's done, I might make one announcement about it and just call it a day, because then I want the algorithm people to discover it naturally for who are interested in programming and video editing.
So they made a special teleport ticket just to reach the Waking Sands. Mostly to help new players, but they said that if you skipped cutscenes, they wanted a quest to be around 9 minutes. You need to play 9 minutes for a certain amount of experience was the guideline that they followed back then. And all MSQ experience has been adjusted, so you won't gap out anymore. You won't run into level issues. So it seems like you'll be able to run straight through on MSQ.
Yeah, I don't skip cutscenes. Chris doesn't skip them anymore either. And that's one of the nice things that he's going to be able to go back and kind of get caught up on ARR with New Game Plus. It's unfortunate you don't get any experience or anything like that. 177 likes. You guys are legendary. And 1,000 viewers. Like, welcome everybody. Oh my gosh. Patch 5.3 hype is real.
What about dungeon cutscenes, guys?
I have it auto skip, but it only auto skips after you play it the first time.
Yeah, I stopped skipping them with the launch of. I stopped skipping them altogether with the launch of Shadowbringers, and a lot of that was around yoshi-p made the announcement that, because the problem with this game is like once you skip them once, you miss so much, and there's not a previously on 14, and so you can't just pick it up at the beginning of the next expansion. You just end up with these gaps in your knowledge. And he said that they specifically designed Shadowbringers to have an on-ramp for people that had not kept up with the lore up to that point, like me. And so Shadowbringers has been really enjoyable.
The free trial's getting expansion, guys. This is massive. I think it's going all the way to ARR. I think they just make ARR free.
Yeah, make ARR free.
No, you get your retainers if you sub.
But you won't be able to fly if completing it doesn't.
Make ARR free.
Yeah, if the free people can't fly.
One of the things that people struggle with is 35. Get people to 50. That's where this thing takes off.
Yep.
Come on, do it, yoshi-p.
Currently you can play forever with the free trial.
Yes.
As many hours as you want.
Yes.
Level cap
60.
to 60.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh, hell yeah. Playable
Quests
up to
playable
Heaven's
up to
Word.
Heaven's Word
Wow.
3.56.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Oh, don't swear. This is YouTube. Freaking freak.
Wow.
Frick.
That's
Dark Knight,
amazing.
Astrologian, and Machinists are now playable.
Fascist Cat, any new updates for free companies? Thank you for the $2, £2, I think. €2. Is that right? I don't know.
If they need to make people who purchase that just not have to sub and you just lose retainers, and that will be perfect. Because imagine if you could update your game for free and just like, how's everything going in Shadowbringers? You're like,
Yep.
got to come back and join us now, then resub. Like, oh god.
Any new features for free companies? They haven't said anything yet, but we just haven't gotten that far.
My blood is my heartbeat.
We still have at least another hour of this. Wow, that's awesome. It's a whole portion of the game that's not being used, and that'll give people a chance to come in and try Dark Knight, Astro, Machinist. Leland, thank you for the $10.
Oh, Leland, thanks,
How are you,
man.
sir?
Dude, super chat, Leland, hero, man, thank you. And the Final Fantasy XIV Starter Edition is also going to include these above changes. Like, it just seems weird that you would sell the game and make somebody sub. I think that's where if they could just sit here and say, if you sub, you get your access to retainers. And then if you're, one to do the newer content, then you got to be subbed. But
I think you have to get over a critical mass of players before you can make financial decisions like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like WoW got to that point where subbing is enough up to the current expansion. So you just kind of buy the current expansion, then you're good.
Mm-hmm.
It includes all priors. And so, like, I think 14's just had to wait until that made sense.
Yeah.
It's big. It's awesome. What an exciting time. Like, if the starter edition stuff goes on sale, if you guys have any friends that want to get into this game, there is never going to be a better time. They can come in and try this all for free. Just make sure to remind them that if you choose to go into the Steam universe, you are locked in the Steam universe.
Yeah, good point.
That's the only big caveat. You're welcome to buy the game on Steam. That is absolutely your choice. If you do that, though, you are locked into buying all future expansions on Steam.
Retic says they want all the trial players to be able to actually do the Ishgardian restoration. I think, yeah, that could be true. Oh man, Jim, you missed a lot, dude. It's been a fun stream so far, but we'll have a summary for you.
3.56 is all of it. That's Heaven's Word. That's everything. That's the whole of Heaven's Word, basically. I mean, that's all the big story. Now, what was after 3.56? What was the next?
3.56?
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually
that immediately pushed us into 4.0, right? There wasn't anything else. There's nothing missing.
Right. That's the next thing is Shadowbringers.
No. 3?
Mm-hmm.
No. Stormblood is next.
I mean, Stormblood, yeah.
Stormblood is next.
Hopefully the next expansion isn't
You're
having
missing
the
the first
acronym
quest of
SP.
Stormblood.
Yeah.
Which I will say the first quest of Stormblood is not nearly as much of a crazy transition as doing the first quest of Shadowbringers.
Right.
Shadowbringers was like,
yeah.
So I wonder if we'll always be 2 expansions behind now. I wonder if they'll give us Stormblood for free when we get to the end of 6.0.
I hope so.
That would give people a chance to start seeing a larger variety of the relic grinds. That would give people a chance to see how different the zones can feel.
Yeah.
Stormblood was beautiful. Beautiful zones.
Oh yeah, especially when you get
It was a bummer that we didn't use them more.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, what Devotion Frontlines kind of somewhat gets me excited, because it feels like, oh, that's what I was wanting